1, 2, 3, 4. For fuck's sake. What? I'm not apologizing. That was your fault. I taught you the steps and how to block. And I'll continue to cut you if you keep making mistakes. It doesn't matter that you won't be fighting with swords when we go out. That's not the point. The point is, you're learning basic techniques and principles of combat. Speaking of which, it's not what you're doing with your arms that's the problem, it's your footwork. Look at me. Put your left foot forward with your knee bent toward the target, and put most of your body weight on your back leg. You need to be ready to explode off it. The power of a strike always comes from below the waist. Good. Now shift to position 2. No, keep your toes... No, hang on. Shit. Fuck. Okay, stop. Your feet are flat on the ground. You need to roll onto the balls of your feet, like a waltz. You can't dance. There's a surprise. Hang tight. I want to try something. Come here. I said, come here. Take my hand. Good. Now put your other hand on my waist. What do you think we're doing? I'm teaching you how to waltz. Believe it or not, dancing has a lot of carryover to fighting. Balance, coordination, timing, and most importantly, footwork. Now, put your hand on my waist. And don't get excited and let it creep down. You're cute, but the last guy who tried that left the club with a broken wrist. Don't look at your feet. Look at me. Just listen to the music and let it flow naturally. Okay, that's better. Now let's add a spin. You'll be fine, puppy. It's easy. Just step on 1, turn on 2, and let your momentum carry you through. Okay. 1 and 2. You're overthinking it. Stop trying to control every little detail. Because guess what? You can't. I'm the one leading, both in this dance and out of it. I'm always the one in control. Now, let's try again. Good job, puppy. See what happens when you give me control. How well things go for you when you're not being a brat. Oh, don't get all sulky now. This line of work is dangerous, where one misstep means death. I'm not about to let that happen to my new pet because you decided to let your mud instincts take over. Okay, let's try that sword drill again. Same principles as the dance, light on the balls of your feet. But we'll keep the music this time. Try to match the rhythm each time you step. My favorite dance. I'm a big fan of the horizontal tango. Keep making me happy and I'll show you sometime. What do you mean you smell something? Sorry, looks like I'm interrupting date night. Though I've never seen you groove to old geezer music before. How'd you get in here? Your security pin is still your mom's birthday. Fuck. Whatever. What do you want? We're in the middle of something. I got a tip about a last-minute job. You know the Blood Riders? Wait here and keep practicing. Come talk with me outside. So, who's the cutie pie? We're not talking about this. I'm just saying, if you don't want them running off, I hope your sex playlist is just filled with Beethoven. Jesus, fine. A new partner. One that can help with this job you should be telling me about. Oh, yeah. So the Blood Riders? The vampire bikers we've been tracking? Well, turns out we weren't the only ones tracking them. Other hunters. Worse. Local police. Shit. Yeah. Turns out the boys in blue can actually do their jobs in notice when people are being snatched off the street. They've managed to track them to an old factory just outside the city. So, in a few hours, SWAT is about to bust what they think is a human trafficking ring. So even if they don't get themselves killed, this shit show means we're not collecting this bounty we've been working on. Not to mention that fat stack of cash and magical items the vamps are sitting on are gonna end up in police evidence. Fucking great. So what's the play? We get there first. Oh, you're a genius. Why didn't I think of that? The basic idea right now is we hit their stash first and get out ASAP. They chase us out, and hopefully won't get back before SWAT gets there. We can put a bigger crew together later and hunt them down. We'll need backup. Well, hopefully you can bring your new friend. Werewolves hate the vamps, right? And Chris and Sam said they're in if you are. I hate rush jobs. But screw it. Let's do this. Perfect. Get your shit together, and I'll be back in an hour. You're a bad liar. Now pack up. Your first job is up sooner than we would have hoped. Don't let her get to you. If you need a laugh, I have some terrible childhood photos of her. I'm gonna pick everyone else up, so be ready by the time I get back. Huh? Oh, yeah, that's Kara. Always coming to me with some batshit idea. She's pretty impulsive. Always been that way since we were kids. Kinda like you. Yeah, like you. That's how I was able to catch you, throwing yourself into a situation without thinking it all the way through. Like a dog chasing a car. So remember, I don't have enough patience to save both of you tonight. I'm just trying to keep you alive. I've seen too many people die because they made one bad decision. I just don't want you to be one of them. No, you can't have a gun. I don't want you shooting me in the back the first chance you get. And if you try to screw me out there, remember the shock that collar will give you. But let's hope you don't do that, because this is your chance to prove to me that you're not just a feral stray. I guess that's why I found you alone. Look, no matter how you feel about the people who kicked you to the curb, I'm still here. And I'm not letting you go. So you can keep trudging forward with a scowl on your face, or you can lighten up a bit and stop being such a grump. Maybe then I can start loosening up that collar. Hell, maybe I can even help you find the one that turned you. Hey, I said I'm not completely heartless. I'm even giving you the green light to maul any vampire you come across. Just pace yourself, okay? And I don't want you getting too full before I take you out for ice cream after. Careful smiling like that. You might pull a muscle. Now hand me that first aid kit. We need to get going. And if you start barking in the car, I'll drag you along behind it.